quite a while that I haven't been online. As I said last time, that I'm busy working on a song titled Revolution. And I'm hoping that in the coming week, the song will be out. And it's in a reggae genre. I know these days you don't hear people talk much about reggae as you hear about Afro pop. You know, people are more just preoccupied with dancing, partying, and they're not really bothered about what's going on in our nation. But in our days, when I was younger, in my 20s and even early 30s, you know, we used music to the powers that be. And so, and we don't see those kind of people since the death of people like Fela. Yes, I know his children and grandchildren are trying to do the same, but it's not like before. I remember when I was in my 20s, I did a song, and that was during the military regime. I did a song, Soldier Come, Soldier Go. That time, a lot of people were scared. Nobody would want to cross paths with the army because they were the ones that were in charge. But you see, when you are thinking not just about yourself, but thinking about the people, your concern is the people, not your own personal interest. You'll be ready and be prepared to make any sacrifice just to ensure that the people are free. And so that part of me, or that gift, is not dead, you know. So I used to use reggae as a way, because you see, with the reggae genre, you are able to really say what is on your heart. You're able to deal with issues. You're not so much concerned about the rhymes of the music, even though you try to do that, but you're more concerned about getting your message out. And so that song will soon be out. I'm working on it. I played the tune a few, I think, was it last week or so? But I'm in the studio right now, and some people are saying, "You mean Dr. Haruna, you also sing?" Yes. By God's grace, I have other talents. I actually graduated, I did arts, and that's industrial design in Ahmadu Bello University. So I'm also a talented musician and also a graphic artist. Yeah, and I also actually even did textile design. But then music is something I really enjoy. And so even at this age, I still find myself once in a while going back to the studio, because I also have a studio. So, well, and let me know where you are watching me from. I know I just started talking about my music because I'm remembering these days. I really just wonder, what are all these so-called award-winning, these popular artists that we have in Nigeria that are all over the world? Wherever you turn now, America, Europe, and most parts of Africa, it's just Nigerian music you hear. Most of the top artists that are reigning now in the world, in the entire universe, they are mostly Nigerian. But do you really hear them address or talk about what's going on in their nation? They're busy making money. They've made fortunes, so they feel like this whole thing about dealing with what's happening in Nigeria is a distraction, and it will just lose. And so they're not really concerned. And that's why anybody thinking that any celebrity from issue that they will brief. But let me know where you're watching from. I know it's been a while, but let me know where you're watching from. But thank you very much for not giving up, but standing strong and believing that the birth of a new Nigeria is still possible. Because, I mean, with this rogue government that we have, with sitting with a stolen mandate, don't ever dream that there's going to be a change. And in fact, anybody that is still waiting for 2027, maybe then things are going to change. Then people like Peter Obi will come in, and Baba Ahmed, and then bring change. See how Tinubu is wasting, and the way they're using money. They just went to Dubai. You know how many people he took with? Over 500 people as part of his entourage. Remember, Obi said even within Nigeria, when he was a governor, when he's traveling to Abuja, he just himself and maybe just the key person or people that are really have a major assignment or a role to play. But then Tinubu is like a person who, we already know the kind of person he is, the Jagaban of Lagos. So he wants to make a show. And so wherever he's going, since the money is not coming from him, he's going to carry that large number, waste our resources. And did you just see what happened with the budget that was presented to the assembly? And the assembly that are supposed to stand in there for the people and fight for the people, scrutinize the budget, they were there singing APC, singing homage, paying homage to him, singing praises to him. It was almost like an APC event, something that was, Rufai said it, of Arise, said it very well. It's like they really desecrated, they messed up the place that was supposed to be a holy place. But does Tinubu really care? And the people around him, they don't care what you're saying, that place should be hallowed. They don't hallow nothing. And so many of the people that are there, even the so-called Labour Party members, did we hear them say anything? It's only the Arise, the person that's Rufai that came out to show his disapproval and disgust with what is going on. But what else are we going to expect from a person that is known for forgery, known for perjury, known for bribery, known for, name it, whatever. So you can never see transparency with Tinubu or the people around him and see the kind of budget that they're presented. And since we have a rubber stamp Senate, rubber stamp the House of Rep, so the entire House of the Assembly, the whole entire National Assembly, they are just like an extension, even those that are from the, the opposition party, they have now joined forces, they are all together. What did they say with when the nation, the people in the nation were crying out concerning the 160 million for one car, and they're saying because they need it to go to their constituency. Do they really care about the people? So that's why people will do everything, fight hell and high water to make sure they get to the National Assembly, because they're going to make money. That's why they will sit quiet there and not say anything. So let's see what happens. But why would they go in there where we're talking about the budget with what is happening in Nigeria, and yet they're sitting there, people are wearing APC, Tinubu's kind of cap. So it's almost like I need to show my allegiance, show my support, so that he will know we're with him. Today you are hearing opposition party top cadres, they are now singing Tinubu's praise. Tinubu knows how to buy his way, wherever. And so anybody thinking that he will let go, relinquish power, APC will let go in 2027. You are daydreaming. I've said it and I repeat it again. And I mean, see what is his name? Dino Melai said when they were asking him concerning why is he not going to court concerning what happened, where in Kogi State the election, or let me say, it's like the result was already written ahead of even people, before accreditation was done, the result was already written. But did you hear anything? Because the judges, the courts have been bought, where now they're slowly just removing governors that are not from APC. They did it in Kano, they did it in Plateau, they did it in Nasarawa. Where else did they do it? So that's basically what they're doing. And you know what they're saying? Don't care. Nigerians will just talk on social media, all those noisemakers. Make sure we take all of them and make them one party. They will all become members of APC. Did Oshomole not say that, if you can't bear the pain of rigging, then politics does not belong to you. So they already know it's all about rigging and rigging. So somebody is saying, let's still wait and elect. Didn't people go out in millions? See, have you ever seen the young people of Nigeria, this involved in politics? The kind of awareness and the way they went out, the 1 million man marches where the roads were filled with young people, stadiums were filled with young people, and they were so hopeful. But what happened? Remember what Mahmoud Yakubu did? and then conniving with INEC. And they said it. Go to court. Whatever if you have any grievance, go to court. Why? Why are they so confident in sending people to court? Is because they've already bought the judges. And we see that's what is happening right now. That's why Dino Melaye said he's not going to waste his time going to court, because the court is an extension of APC. So, and now you hear anybody talking in the House of Assembly? No. The only time we had a Labour Party person stand up and challenge the Akpabio was when they were now just giving the post of the opposition only to one party, which is PDP. But what else have you heard them talk? Have you heard them raise their voice to speak in defense of Nigerians? So this whole thing is all about them. Anybody thinking that politics is what will save Nigeria, you're daydreaming. Anybody thinking that the ballot box is what is going to save Nigeria, you are daydreaming. Because they have mastered the art of snatching ballot boxes or stuffing ballot boxes and even writing results before you go and vote. So what are you talking about? So that's what we are saying. We are seeing what even, do you know, up till now as we are speaking, they've not given Peter Obi and Labour Party the CTC, that's the certified true copy of the judgment that was given or delivered. And that's what is going on. And so the judiciary, the dirty game is so obviously childish that even a little child can pick it, that the judiciary don't even know what they are doing. They have no clue. I don't even know which kind of judges we have. And why should 3, 5, or 7 judges come and cancel the will of the people, where millions have voted or elected a governor, and just because the aggrieved party, so to say, APC in this case, go to court, and because they've all agreed, the moment we go to court, the court is going to judge in our favor. So they bribe all the judges that have no heart, that are people that are evil and wicked, that they are driven by greed and the love of money. So they will collect money and then just use any little thing. And such corrupt judges are specialists at using, it lacks merit, using technicalities. But they can't go, and you hear them say, we don't go by it's not the law of public opinion. We go by the law, justice. But then from what they are doing, there's no justice. In a place where the Senate president and the former Senate president are sitting there, they did not even go through any primary, yet they are sitting there. And who brought them in? The same judiciary. So today, you want to get into politics, have a lot of money in Nigeria. You need a lot of money, and then you need to just buy the Electoral Commission, buy the judges, and you are in. That's why people, they feel like it's a waste to even think about going out to vote anymore. You try and call an election now and see how many Nigerians will come, because of the way they have been disenfranchised, the way they have been taken for granted. These evil politicians actually think that Nigerians are so dumb and gullible that they will continue to play this game forever. But it is said, many days for the thief, but one day for the honor. Let's wait and see how far they will go with this scam and this scheme. This evil gang up against the people. Today, the executive, that is Tinubu and his gang of thieves, that because they've stolen, and so because that's what they said, that you come join APC and your sins will be forgiven. So APC is like the one that has the blood that cleanses all sins. No matter what you have stolen from the nation, doesn't matter what crime you have committed, join APC and your sins will be forgiven. That's why you see people like Akpabio there. And so, the list goes on. And so then that's why people are feeling that we should not waste our time ever thinking that the ballot, that the vote is what will make, that will turn Nigeria around or will change Nigeria. Because these people are masters at buying, at bribing, at stealing. The Tinubu does say people should snatch it or seize it and run with it. That's exactly what they have done. They did not only do it with the presidential, they did it with the gubernatorial, during the gubernatorial election. And then after that, they continued till now. Even the off-cycle election, they are showing it, because this is how, the only way APC and wicked politicians know how to play their game. And so only Nigerians can take their nation back. I've said it over and over and over. I mean, when was it that they delivered the judgment, the Supreme Court judgment of Atiku and Peter Obi? And I think Atiku just got his own true certified copy of the judgment just when, maybe this week. And Peter Obi till now hasn't gotten his. And he is asking, a Labour Party is asking for their own. They say, no, their own is also with the Atiku. How would two different people, two different political parties go to court and then you deliver a judgment that is a corporate judgment and say is the judgment for them? You hand over the CTC to one person and tell the other to go and meet that person. It doesn't make sense. And I don't know how some of those wicked people that defend Tinubu, that defend INEC and defend the judiciary, what else would you say to this? Those of you that call yourself the people that know the law, is that how the law works? Two different people go to court with their own different cases or grievances, and then you give the judgment, but you hand over to one and tell him, follow that person and collect your own judgment. And how do we even trust any judgment again coming from them when the judgment that happened in Kano that said the governor is removed? And now when the true copy came, they forgot, and that inside there, the judgment was actually in favor of the governor that was there. But they announced something different because that's how they wanted the people to see. But they did not realize that the true certified copy of the judgment had a different thing to say. But now you know what they will call, they're already saying it was a typo problem. It was an error with typing. So you type a whole judgment. After many pages were fine, it got to the judgment, then the mistake in typing, a typing error. Do they really think that Nigerians don't have brain? If you, the judges, don't have brains, because bribery, greed has messed up your brain, and you think all Nigerians are like you, then you're fooling yourself. Because people are smart. Just because they are quiet, just because people are just allowing you, you think they are condoning what you're doing. Not at all. So I believe the time is now. I've said it over and over and over. I may sound like a broken record, but it's fine. I made this call long ago, before even the courts began, because the sitting concerning the whole presidential elections camp. I said what Nigeria will need now is not just election. Nigeria need a revolution. Hear me again, a revolution where the people themselves take their nation back. But expecting any rogue politician, any evil politician to be the one that should, change the nation, they don't care about you. See the budget. Where did they put you in the budget? It's all about them. Tinubu is going around the world trying to buy up people, bribe people so that they can come and invest so that they rob, they steal. No, everything is about them. And he has surrounded himself with the same people like him. You see people like Wike, people like Keyamo and all the rest. That's all what they are after. So Nigerians, you are responsible for taking your nation back. Dino also said INEC should be scrapped. I also believe so. But even if you scrap INEC, they're still going to bring in whatever name they call it. It's all about the type of heart and the kind of people you put there and who appoints the people. So, because where the will of the people no longer counts, so what then are we saying? It's like a waste of time. Anything we are saying is like a waste of time. So for me, I am saying I don't support anything again about election unless there is a change of who is the umpire, the electoral umpire, and where there's no interference from the ruling party, and then people are allowed to go out and vote with no thugs sent to them, no rigging, no vote buying, no one using money. Let the people just decide. Not this money, the politics where people are being bribed and they are weaponizing poverty, weaponizing religious diversity, weaponizing tribal diversity, and they use it against the people, bring the hype and the emotion of tribalism, sectionalism, and this religious affiliation, then they use it against the people. That's why Tinubu them did, when he did Emiloko, and then later it was about Muslim ticket. It's because he was so desperate, and he knew that to get northerners, and he uses that, it will be so easy. But in spite of that, he still used a lot of money to do that. So I want to call on Nigerians. There's still hope. And where is the hope? Does not lie with the judiciary, does not even lie with the National Assembly, because those people have teamed up. We don't have Labour Party, PDP, SDP, NNP, PP. No. It's one party, APC, and all the others are paying homage. So forget it, thinking that it is through their legislation. They're not thinking about you. So take your nation back. It's up to you what you do with your nation. Well, be reminded, I said I'm bringing my song, Revolution. And so look forward for that song coming. It's not a song to be dancing around. It's a song that's a message. And when I release this song, please share it with as many people as you can. Let them hear it. Maybe I should just play a little of the song. Let me see if I can find it before we end the broadcast. Please let me know where you're watching me from. You know, I've been in the studio working on this song. And so let me see if I can get it. Please let me know where you're watching me from. And make sure you share this broadcast with as many people as you can. But truly, I want to just appreciate those of you that have not given up on Nigeria, but you're standing strong. Let me see. I'll just play a little part of it. Okay. It's here on my computer. Where are you now? Revolution. You know, I sang it in reggae. And so it's not about, oh, that's not my type of music. It's about a message we are sending to Nigeria. Yeah, that's the song. Let me see if I can. Oh, what happened? What happened? Okay, let me see. Yeah, that's the song we're hearing. Let me see if you can see it. It's part of the music video. Yeah, that's the song. I'm still working on it, so let me hear what you have to say. Even if you don't like reggae, it's about the message. Because reggae is one of the, imagine somebody using hip-hop to try and send a message about revolution, or using Afrobeat. People just want to dance and they go and drink ogogoro and forget what is happening in Nigeria. Do you hear Rema talk about what is happening in Nigeria? Do you hear Davido and all the others talk about what's going on in Nigeria? That's why I'm using reggae to talk. Oh, so Haruna, you sing? Yes, I sing. So let me stop the song. Yeah, so that's the song. Let me hear from you. What do you think? What do you feel about our nation? You know, coming up. When you think about Nigeria, the future of Nigeria, what do you think? Or some people say, I just want to jackpot. Don't jackpot anywhere. Imagine if where you're jackpotting to, if they also handle their own nations like that, would you be able to survive there? No, you will not survive. So, well, thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you. And again, look forward. You make sure you prepare and wait for the release of this song. We're still in the studio working hard. and to make sure that we get the music out and let it go viral. When it comes, let it go viral. Those people, even in Aso Rock, they must be playing this song. Let their children play the song, their grandchildren play the song everywhere. That no matter what they do, it's not about popularity. Remember, I'm not about making money, making name, because I'm not even into music these days. I only did this in my younger days. But then I just felt with the current need right now in Nigeria, whatever means, whatever medium, whatever avenue or channel we can use to send the message out, especially the message of revolution, which is the only one option left for Nigeria to change. Because waiting for Tinubu for another 4 years or 8 years, there will be no more Nigeria. I can tell you. So thank you very much for joining me. Share this video. I know it was a long one, but please watch it to the end. And you that watch to the end, I want to say thank you. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed on YouTube, and also follow me on Facebook if you have not done so. Those of you that have already done so, I want to celebrate you and I thank you. I know that we are coming to the end of the year, about to celebrate Christmas. Please make sure, you remain optimistic, believing that a new Nigeria is still possible. So I want to say I appreciate you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Once again, this is your friend and brother, as always, Dr. Haruna Goro. Bye-bye for now.